Biodiversity. What is biodiversity?
And how can it be preserved? We are going to tackle about this later. First of all,
Hi, I'm Denisa Bautista.
and I'm China Robles.
What is biodiversity?
To start with, what is biodiversity?
Biodiversity is the degree of variation of life forms within a given species.
Ecosystem, biome, or an entire planet. My partner and I will discuss about coral reefs as our biodiversity.
Under biodiversity is coral reef. Coral reefs are underwater structures made from calcium carbonate secreted by corals. Coral reefs are colonies of tiny living animals found in marine waters that contain few nutrients. Most coral reefs are built from stony corals, which in turn consists of polyps that cluster in groups.
The polyps are like tiny sea anemones to which they are closely related. Unlike sea anemones, coral polyps secrete hard carbonate exoskeletons which support and protect their bodies. Reefs grow best in warm, shallow, clear, sunny, and agitated waters.
We all know that coral reef beautifies the ocean. It makes the sea look more lively and colorful. In my opinion, without it, the ocean will be dull. Coral reefs make us appreciate the beauty of Mother Nature, but since people do things that threaten it, the coral reefs are slowly destroying.
Threats that harms the coral reefs.
Coral diseases. Over the last 30 years, scientists have identified about 30 diseases of corals. The causes and effects of coral diseases are still poorly understood. Coral diseases can be caused by bacteria, fungi, algae, and worms.
Pollution is one of the factors that destroys the coral reefs. Coral reefs can be damaged by a variety of pollutants that are produced by a variety of sources. Chemical pollution harms the coral reefs. For example, oil spills. The result of spills from drilling or discharge of oil from vessel can harm reefs. They can especially be harmful if they occur during coral spawning because the oil can kill eggs and sperms. Solid pollution such as plastic and discarded fishing, often called as ghost nets, can also damage the reefs.
Dynamite fishing also harms the coral reefs. Many fishing practices harm the reef by physically damaging the reef or by killing non-targeted reef fish or other reef organisms. Blast fishing, a method of fishing in parts of the Caribbean, East Africa, and Southeast Asia, uses underwater explosions to damage the swim bladders of fish so that they float to the surface where they are easily captured. The blast of the explosion destroys coral and flattens the reef structures. In some places, fishermen use cyanide to stun fishes so that they can capture it easily. A style of fishing called muroami involves carrying fish into a net by pounding on the reef with sticks or other heavy objects that severely damage the coral reef.
Coral bleaching. Increases in ocean temperatures caused by global warming could increase the rate of coral bleaching. Rates of coral bleaching have increased in 1979. The global climate change will warm up the oceans. Higher temperatures can result to too warm in coastal waters. Corals can change their colors to white or even they die. Marine species are greatly affected by these factors, especially the whale sharks. Whale sharks, locally known as butanding.
Butanding is one of the most endangered species in the world.
Butanding, or Rhincodon typus, is a slow-moving filter-feeding shark and the largest extant fish species. Whale sharks resemble whales because of their massive size, yet they are sharks and not whales. The largest ocean fish, whale sharks are docile, solitary creatures and they are harmless to humans. These slow-moving sharks have declined in numbers because they are targeted by commercial fisheries. This has prompted several international government bodies to give whale sharks endangered species protection status. This conservation measures coupled with a growing tourism interest in whale sharks have ensured a slow but steady recovery of their population. Habitat. The habitat of the whale shark is widespread in temperate and tropical waters. Across shallow coastal areas, the open oceans, except the Mediterranean, unlike most sharks that live and feed near the bottom of the ocean, whale sharks prefer warm surface temperature of around 86 degrees. However, they can tolerate low water temperature of 37 degrees while undertaking deep dive migration. Whale sharks have large flat heads, rounded snouts, and measure up to 65 feet in length and weigh around 27,500 pounds. Their thick, dark gray skin has prominent light yellow or white markings with 3 ridges across either side of their body. Whale sharks use their wide mouth, which is situated at the front of the head, to feed on planktonic organisms and small fish. By suction filter feeding, they suck food in through their vast mouths and pass water over the gill arches to hold and swallow prey. Whale sharks are prized by harpoon fisheries for their meat, which is consumed either fresh or salted. Increasing demand for shark fin soup in some Asian markets has led to this species commanding a high value for its fin in the international market. In addition to human predation, other factors that threaten the existence of whale sharks include a slow reproduction rate, potential habitat damage, marine debris, and climate and ocean disturbance. Biodiversity is important because if we do not prevent them, we are going to lose our biodiversity and resources. Human and animal population will slowly decrease because of lacking of resources. If we want to help our environment and our biodiversity, we should start from ourselves. We should be responsible enough and disciplined enough for our actions. So in the future, we can still have these beautiful God gifts.